Hello everybody and welcome back to our single player survival series. Last episode we built our little starter house and today I think I would like to mostly do some resource gathering. My plan is to make a mineshaft entrance somewhere nearby. I'm thinking somewhere down here near the front of our house, so it's kind of a little distance down. Although this is still quite high up, but it might be good for like iron and copper since I have just updated this world to 1.21.10 and it will be my first time playing this update. So I do want to get some copper and make copper armor and tools and stuff. So maybe this height is good, but I just don't know if I want it directly in front of our house. I have actually started digging down here last episode because I needed like 2 bits of iron. That's kind of cheaty to see all that in it. But maybe we can start a proper mineshaft entrance over here, which is slightly offset from our house, which means we can still do a nice entryway and stuff into our house when the time comes. So I feel like that's a good plan of action. We should have hopefully enough food for a little mining trip. Let's see if we've got anything else. Okay, so we've got some copper ingots as well, so I think once my tools run out I can just replace them with the copper, and I'm going to take some wood as well. First things first is going to be just going mining. It's not going to be anything crazy, no crazy build plans just yet, but it's just going to be actually getting a mine set up. I need to really not take much damage. But yeah, I think this will be a good start. So if we maybe consider that we'll be walking at about this height a lot of the time. So I'm just going to make it 3 wide and that should hopefully be okay for the entryway of our mine shaft. I don't think we've got much coal, so for now I'm just going to go in without any and hope that it'll be okay. I might actually make it 4 high just for the opening area because I want to like decorate it a bit and have like ore storage and stuff and a smelter in here, but I want to have like branches of this mine going off all in different directions, so I think it's important to make it a good size so they're not like all on top of each other because that would be a bit silly. So I'm just about to make my first set of copper tools. I think I'm going to just make a pickaxe and I might make myself a little chest plate as well, you know, because it's stylish, guys. I'm looking cool. Okay, so we've got that. I just realized I do actually have some torches in my inventory. So I'm just going to keep the area slightly lit up and continue on. Oh, this is so much faster than the wooden pickaxe I was using, so this is good. I feel like a lot of people didn't really like the idea of copper tools and like copper armor and stuff, and I think a lot of people who play the game in a very different style to me, which is like to sort of go through it very quickly and get straight to diamond armor and pretty much almost skip over iron, honestly. Obviously that it's not going to be a great thing for them, it's not going to enhance their gameplay very much, but for someone like me who likes to take it quite slow, I'm actually really happy with the addition of copper tools and armor. It's so much nicer to have something a bit easier. You can have a bit of protection whilst you're still in stone tools and stuff because you can get armor, like copper armor. And I just think that it's actually a very nice addition for those of us who like to play the game a little bit more slowly. So I just wanted to add in my little bit of positivity for Minecraft because I feel like it's very easy to just hate on everything that is done in this game, but sometimes we can appreciate that certain updates really suit our playstyle. Also, don't the copper tools just look nice? Do you know what I think would be really cool with copper tools is if they would oxidize. Like as you go through using them, like the more damage they get, the more oxidized they get or something. That would be very cool to me. I wonder if anyone's made a mod or a texture pack for that. Someone has in fact made a texture pack for that and I was very excited to find this out, and you'll find later on in the video I do have this texture pack on, I just forgot to mention it. So that's super exciting. It's the Vanilla Tweaks oxidizing copper tools. Very cool, do recommend. Okay, so this is the area so far. Obviously we're going to have like different flooring and stuff, and I actually think I might have one of these branch off into like a smelting area and one into like a storage room, and then these two staircases, one will go down and to the right and one will go down and to the left. And yeah, I think that's a good way to do it. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. But I also have my copper pickaxe and I kind of want to keep it. It's obviously the first time ever? Is it the first time ever that we have a new type of tool? So I want to memorize it, and like I just want to remember my first copper pickaxe. Maybe that's cringy, I don't know. But I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna put her in here for now, and then we can always come back and I want to make like a frame for her or something. I don't know why I'm calling a copper pickaxe her, but look, okay, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm gonna quickly sleep and then we can actually start the mining, which is very exciting. I don't know what the goal is in terms of like if I want to get iron and diamonds and stuff. Maybe I will, because it seems like a good thing to do to make building a bit easier. But to be honest, the goal is just going to be to make an area so that we can store our tools and our ores and have easy access to the mines in the future. Because I feel like sometimes I spend a lot of time looking for caves in Minecraft, and especially on hills like this, like it's just hard to find them. So we will just see. But I'm getting some wood. Ooh. Hello. Ah, no. Oh, I forgot I don't have mob griefing on, so it really doesn't matter if they blow up. Yay, I stressed for a minute. I was like, my cherry blossom area, it's so beautiful. Okay. Right, so I think let's replant some spruce, and then we can go down and start digging out the little mine area. I just didn't want to run out of wood for sticks and stuff as we go. So, oh, we do have this little area as well. I'll probably just block this up, honestly, or we'll use it for something else. So we've got this like little section that's going to be a storage room. I think this is a good enough size for a storage area for like considering that we're on day 17. We probably don't need tons more. And then I'm just going to dig out the same size area for a smelting room. Or maybe it could be even smaller, honestly. And then this is going to be our little area for a smelting setup. It's very small, but I think, you know, we can get a good, like, what, 12 furnaces in here. So I think it'll be plenty, or we can set it up to, like, have some chests and hoppers and furnaces and stuff. I don't know what we're going to do yet, but I feel like that is more than enough space, and I want to get onto digging our little mine shaft area. It is 3 wide because I want to be able to eventually have rails going all the way down, so that it's really easy to get up and down and transport things. It would probably be a minecart with a chest or something in it, so that's going to be super fun. And I did think as well we can also have copper golems in here to help us organize all of our storage, because that is something I struggle with. But I think actually before we go down, I'm gonna just make some more tools with what we've got, and then I also want to make maybe 2 furnaces just up here already, and we can smelt our little bits of iron. And I think we can also even make our first chest in here. We'll make a little double chest, and that can go over here. Obviously, we've got a lot of decorating to do, but that'll come a bit later on, I think. I may also try and get some of this stone to smooth stone. I think I want to use a lot of stone bricks in this area. I think it will look good. So now that we're all orange and loving life, let's put these arrows away and our shears as well, because we're not going to need those. So this is feeling good. This is feeling organized. It's close to our house. We'll have to make a walkway up here at some point. But for now, let's get to mining. I think I'm going to choose the right side first and just keep it all 3 high. So this probably isn't going to be riveting to watch. So I'm going to probably either speed it up or I'll cut to when I find something interesting. Okay, so my second copper pickaxe just broke. So it feels like a good time to upgrade to iron and make an iron pickaxe. And then, yeah, I'm smelting up the smooth, well, it's not called smooth stone, is it? It's whatever this stone is, because sometimes like there's gaps to fill in and stuff. But this is how far we've got so far. So really not that far with the copper, honestly, which is why I decided to upgrade, because I thought it would be silly to just keep having to go up and make new tools. Although there is some copper here, I do still want to make copper columns and like the chests and stuff, so this is going to be good. Okay, so it's been about an hour. I'm climbing back up to the top. I've gone down to level 50 on this side, and I think level 50 on this side. I'm just going to check real quick. Oh, okay, I need to go down 2 more. Okay, so now we're down to level 50 here as well. So I think the plan for this is, now that we're at level 50, I want to split off in all 3 directions, and then same on the other side. I'm not going to do that right now. That's going to be like a long-term project. Just like when I feel like mining, I can come down and do that, because I do like mining, and it's a really good way to get like building materials as well. I've got so much stone now. But I want to make all of this into stairs and just decorate this area a bit more. So that is what we're going to do. But I think we should actually head over to the village nearby and see if they've got a stone cutter, because they are over here, and a stone cutter would be super duper helpful at this point, so that I can make a bunch of stairs and slabs and stuff. So let's head over that way and see what we can get. Alright, we are here. Let's see. There isn't... Well, I'm going to take this from this guy. Sorry, my dude. And then... Which house would have a stone cutter in it? If not, we can always make one, but I do like stealing from villagers, you know? I think this is a library. Yeah. Okay. So they do not have one, so I'm gonna make a stone cutter. I think we've only got like 2 iron ingots, so that is gonna be half of our iron, unless... I don't have a sword, do I? Do I want to do that? That feels like something a real bad person would do. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not that much of a villain. Not in this world. Okay, so let's head back home. I'm gonna make a stone cutter, and then we shall start decorating our little mine shaft area. Oh, that was a lot easier than I thought. We should have just done that. But let's put this probably just over here somewhere and make a couple stone brick stairs. And maybe we can do some polished andesite as well. We don't have a ton of andesite, but let's just see. And then what I want to do is have wood on the outside and then stone going down the middle where the minecart rails are eventually going to be. So I'm just going to go and get a bunch of cherry wood to make some cherry wood stairs to go with this. I can't remember if I've got much at home, so let's just see. We've got a tiny bit, probably not enough. Oh, I forgot there's shelves as well. We definitely need to do something with those. Okay, I feel like we definitely have enough to make a start. So I'm going to just head down in one direction and try and make a good start on adding stairs, and then we'll of course add a floor and stuff as well. Oh my goodness. Immediately went wrong. I used up all of the wood that we had and I kind of need some more food. So I'm gonna go on the lookout, maybe for some cows or pigs. I see some pigs here. I was kind of hoping there might be another village this way, but I haven't actually been this direction in this seed yet, and this is so pretty, guys. So I cannot wait to build something here eventually. It'll be super exciting. I'm sorry, pig. Okay, actually, I just had a quick look on my map and there is another village this way. So I'm gonna head that way and see if I can not just steal a bit of their wheat. It's just a really easy early game food source. I don't have to worry about setting up a farm or anything. I'll just have a bunch of wheat there ready for me. And it's always nice to do a little bit of exploring in the world as well. I love just walking through new worlds, honestly. It's so fun to me. So this is a lovely break from the confines of the mines, guys. I needed the fresh air, honestly. I can see the village and it actually looks pretty big as well. So hopefully they've got quite a few piles of hay because your girl needs it, honestly. So I'm just gonna loot this. As you can see, I really do need the food. I've got three little points of hunger right now. I'll let them keep that bit. I'm so charitable. I'm just gonna loot the chests while we're here as well. I feel like that's valid, right? Ooh, actually leather boots are kind of useful with like powdered snow and stuff, so I'm not even gonna complain. I'm gonna eat this bread as well so I can run. Oh, and some sugarcane would be useful too. What else is here? Anything in this house? Oh, some apples and some books. I will take it. Oh, I will always take another blast furnace. I love them. And let's get this hay. This is great. We're like basically going to be set for the early game now, which is exactly what I wanted. I didn't want to have to think about food again for a bit. I just want to be able to build my little starter buildings, my mine shaft, my house, you know, my storage rooms and all that without having to worry. And then as things get a bit more advanced, we'll be able to have a farm set up and ready for us. Okay, so we ended up with 44 hay bales, so we're going to be able to get a bunch of wheat from that, which is going to be super helpful. I'm going to head back home now and plant this sugarcane. I might even take a little bit more because this will regrow, you know. And we can plant that, ready for making books for the enchanting setup in the future. We now have 2 stacks and a bit of bread, so we should be really good on the food front. I'm gonna go plant this sugarcane as well, and I'm gonna go put the blast furnace over in our little mining area. Sadly, because we are on top of this big hill, I would say the biggest con of it is that we don't really have a lot of access to water. But I think if we just start by planting some sugarcane down here, once we've got a little bit more iron and resources, we'll be able to bring some water up, and that'll be a little bit better. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to quickly try and head home and get to bed because mobs are spawning. Okay, so I'm just going to make an axe. I think I took all of my copper into the mining area, so I'm going to get that, make an axe and cut down some more cherry trees so that we can continue with furnishing the interior of our mine shaft. Okay, this should hopefully be more than enough cherry wood for all of our stairs, so let's go and make these. The rain is so loud, guys. Okay, turned that down. Let's also we've got a little bit of andesite, and I want to make some stone brick slabs as well in a minute. Oh yeah, this should be good, I think. We might need to come and do one more run of getting wood, but for now this should definitely finish off the left side. And then we've got a bunch of stone, so I'm going to make a few more of these and some of these as well. That should be enough actually, I think. So the goal is just going to be to finish this off. I want to be able to have the minecart going through here nicely. I don't know if I'm going to change this to cherry. I might keep it as stone, we'll see. But as you can see, we were super close to finishing off this left side, so it's kind of annoying that we just ran out, but it's okay. Okay, I've finished the stairs on both little tunnels, and I think I will definitely decorate these hallways. They don't have to be like super decorated, but I'll definitely do something eventually. Maybe just like some pots and some lanterns and stuff. I don't think I'm gonna like change the walls. I think that would be a really big task, especially with copper tools. But yeah, this is the left hand side, and then upstairs I want to get a little bit more cherry wood and do the flooring. I think I may change the walls. I don't know though. I kind of like the sort of in the side of a hill vibe, so we'll see. But I'm gonna go and get a little bit more of the woods, and then we will decorate this area as well. Okay, it's actually been a few days since I last recorded, and I've changed my shaders. My lovely friend Fran, or you guys may know her as Mother Rose, let me use her preset for the BSL shaders. There is a creeper right there, I love that. And I thought I'd try them out. I feel like this is the perfect world for trying out new things and seeing what we think. So let me know what you guys think of these shaders. I don't know how I feel about them with the Stay True texture pack, so I might take that off. Okay, that did in fact crash my game, so I love that. But this is how the game looks without the Stay True texture pack. And I think I quite like the shading from BSL. I think I like it more. It looks more like clean and polished. So let me know what you guys think. But yeah, I'm going to play with these shaders for now, and then depending on what you guys say, I'll either stick with these or change back to the complementary ones. I've just realised I didn't light up my attic area, which was a little bit silly, and I can hear a little spider in there. So I'm going to just make a little stone axe because I need a new one, and we'll go up here and get this dude. And I've got some torches, so I'll be able to light it up nicely. Oh, blimey. Okay, not as good at this as I thought, but he can't actually get me from here, I don't think, so that's fine. I think I'm gonna use lighter woods rather than like a lot of spruce, just because it is obviously a cave, so it's kind of dark, but we'll see, we'll see. I wanted to use leaves in there as well, but I don't think I've got any shears. I might go and look. I can't remember. Wow, it feels so much darker in here with these shaders. Okay, interesting. Okay, so I have got shears, so I'm gonna get some of the oak leaves as well to put within the little mineshaft area, and yeah, it will be very cute, I hope. I might gather some cherry wood as well so that it kind of matches the vibe of our other build, so that it kind of is cohesive. I really like how the oak leaves look in this biome. Okay, and I wanted to show you guys, because this is the time of day that I really like with these shaders. Look at this sunset and the warm lighting. I think it's so nice. So that's kind of the reason I wanted to try this out, because I do really like this lighting and I like the shading. So I'll be very interested to hear what you guys think about this. I definitely need to get some iron so that I can get some lanterns going on, because these torches are not the vibe. Also, these flowers are different to how I normally have my flowers. I'm not sure which ones these are. Okay, I think that we can start decorating the inside for sure. I'll probably just do a little flashback of that, because I like a little building flashback. So I'm going to start working away, give this a new floor because it's looking very grey, and I'll get back to you guys when I've finished. Okay, so this is it so far. It's kind of like giving Hobbit Hole vibes. I'm just going to decorate the outside a little bit more. I think we'll use a bit of spruce details and stuff. It should be nice. It should turn out looking hopefully pretty good. And then I think out the front I want to make a specific area for our stone cutter. So I'm going to just get some of the blocks that I've already collected and just dig out a little area over here. I just think this looks nice really, especially since there's not really a lot going on out the front of this area, and this makes it look like someone works here and uses this little spot. So I think I'm going to do this, and we'll get some stairs, maybe these ones and a few of these, and they can go down the side here. And then maybe a little wall or a little fence or something. Probably a fence, just based on what we've got. I think it'll be fine to have a little spruce wood fence going on here. And then the stone cutter can go, actually no, I want it to go on just the plain stone. And once we get a few other items as well, we can put them here. But yeah, I think for now, this is our little mine shaft area. It's not anything special, that is for sure. It's just very early game stuff. But I think once we have a few more materials, we can decorate the inside here as well. I'm not going to decorate the actual tunnels just yet because that feels like a lot. I am going to go through and light them a little bit more because with these shaders everything seems a little bit darker and scarier, so I want to keep that in mind. I think even though this is underground, this looks so cute and light still, which I really like. And I'm going to take out anything that's not like mining related because I do really want this to stay as like a mining resources area. And if we need more storage in future, we'll have to build a storage house for other items. I think something I would like to do is just connect both these builds up with the simple pathing blocks. I don't really have the resources just yet or the energy to make like a fully decorated path, especially not one with like specific blocks like mud. I haven't even found a mangrove swamp, and I sure as hell do not want to be making this mud by hand if I'm going to be making a path out of it. So I'm just going to make a little pathway down and maybe dig out sort of a nicer stairway for this hill, because right now it is a bit rough trying to get down, I have to admit. Okay, and then I think because of the way this is kind of curved round with the actual shape of the hill, we're gonna have to put some kind of retaining wall in here. So luckily we just mined out a bunch of stone when we were making our mine shaft, so this works well in our favor. We can utilize a lot of that and make a cute little retaining wall once we have pathed out the area. I really like having paths in my survival worlds. I think they add a lot. I don't know, it's really nice to be able to walk around easily, see where everything is. I like how it looks on the map as well. So that is another big motivation for pathing everything out, even when I don't quite have the blocks for what I want to do yet. And I do just want to add some little oak slabs, maybe a few more actually, and we can fully do the stairway. It probably won't stay like this forever. I much prefer like the combo of like jungle wood and mud as a path. That's not gonna work, is it? That's not gonna work. Okay, we've got to rethink this. We should have made stairs. Okay, we'll make stairs. But I want slabs down there, so this still works. Okay, there we go. And then I'm just going to make some oak wood stairs for this area. Luckily we already have a bunch of oak stairs. I don't know when I made those, but thank you, past me. I'm going to start from the bottom. I don't know why, that feels easier. And I'm going to do like this. I should add slabs here as well. I think that's a little bit better. And I'm going to go get our little slabs to put here so it's a bit easier to get out. So much easier now to just go up here. And it looks cute too. So our little area is expanding and I love that so much. I think that's going to be it for today's video. I think our next video is probably going to be a long play. I think I want to do a bit of mining and I think a little long play is the perfect opportunity to do that. So if you like long plays, watch out for that. If not, keep your eyes peeled for episode 3 because that will obviously be coming out eventually as well, probably a few weeks from now. We need a lot of iron to be able to make lanterns, so it's a good time to do a little bit of mining and I'll be doing that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed the video and I will see you in the next one. Have a lovely rest of your day and goodbye.